have a confusing list. Mr. Daly, please renew your motion. Mr. Moderator, sorry, members. I move to appropriate the sum of $50,000 for the purpose of funding line 12 of the FY92 operating budget. And the funds of appropriation by a transfer of $18,000 from water revenues $50,000 from line item 12 and to transfer the said amount from water revenues. Is there any discussion of the transfer and recommendation? Mrs. Bowman. Mr. Moderator, I'd like to amend line 12 to $4,000. Motion is to amend the previous motion to $4,000. Is that going to be raised and appropriated, Mrs. Clemente, or? Okay, the chair will allow full discussion both of the original $50,000 figure and the $4,000 figure on the discussion of the amendment. First, we'll take before the Finance Committee recommendation, which is to limit to $4,000. Does the Board of Selectmen wish to make a recommendation? Mr. Daly, do you wish to speak on your motion? Mr. Kenny? Let the record. Please take the point of order, Mr. Payne. Mr. Quayle, the manner in which we're proceeding is that after the offer of the motion has made his motion, we wait to the Finance Committee recommendation. If the Finance Committee does not recommend, they will act on the amendment. Mr. Daly has not yet been heard on his motion, and since he was making the original motion, we will give him a first time to speak on his motion, and then the Finance Committee time to speak on the time previously. We went from a computer system that cost the town almost $200,000 to one that we paid now, I think a total of about $45,000 for software included. We've gone from annual software maintenance costs in that category of about $20,000 a year down to probably $2,300 a year. And we've worked into a personal computer environment that is much more friendly and that we're much more able to manage. What hasn't happened, however, in the last year or two is that we have been unable, because of various reasons involving turnover in staff, retirement of 60 years worth of experience from our finance department, we haven't been able to keep pace, and we haven't been able to regroup after the loss of such a significant amount of experience. The proposal that I'm making tonight attempts to address that in a way that I believe, and it's been endorsed by the selectmen, will not only bring us up to a level of performance on your behalf that is what this town should have, given that it's a $21 million a year operation, but also will bring us into a shorter time frame of turning our weaknesses in our financial management area into strengths. We've addressed many aspects of the budget over the past couple of years that deal with the delivery of services to the customers. What we haven't addressed with as much seriousness and as much commitment is our financial management capacity. It's all well and good to watch the police cars drive down the street and perform their services for the public, to watch the fire engines and the ambulance respond to emergency situations and do their fire prevention work, to watch the public works crews plow the streets so that we can all get to work, to repair them so that we don't jolt our cars into piles of rubble. But what we've never seen, except maybe twice a year when we get a tax bill, or we try to pay an excise tax bill, or we have to pay our water bill, we never see the impact of financial management on your behalf. The proposal that I'm making tonight is not a condemnation of our financial management effort. At this point in time, our financial management effort is, if I had to measure on a scale of totally inadequate to far more than adequate, I would say that it's somewhere a little bit above halfway. Is that adequate? I'm not sure, because we have many difficulties with getting bills out the door on time, with getting collections made on time, with getting our postings done in a correct and consistent and timely manner, with providing refunds to those who we owe money to because we've overcharged them and they've gotten an abatement on their taxes or something of that sort. We've taken some significant steps in the last year, not only within the finance department, but involving, as an example, the public works department by way of the water division, where we have a new metering system that is just about put in place all throughout town at this point in time. That metering system, we anticipate, is going to generate something in the order of about 14% additional new revenues on top of the water revenues that are being collected now, simply as a result of measuring more accurately and more objectively the services that we're delivering. I've spent a lot of time and a lot of anxious hours debating with myself as to whether or not I would make a proposal of this sort, given the present economic environment. And I didn't come to this conclusion easily. But the conclusion that I did come to is that in order for us to reap the best advantage from the qualified management staff that we have in place right now, we can't ask and expect two people to do the job of three people. And what we have is a situation where, in attempting to do that over the past year or so, we've fallen farther behind with respect to our leadership capacity on them. The proposal I'm making tonight will call for a full-time finance director to head up the financial operation of the town. That person would have reporting to them a full-time tax collector, a position which now is combined as tax collector and treasurer, a full-time accountant, a position which now is combined as accountant and finance director, and a full-time assessor. We presently have a half-time assessor, which we're proposing in this budget to become a full-time assessor during FY93. The cost of that position, by the way, is about 3/4 of the actual cost, because part of that expense will be picked up through the revaluation project, which that person will continue to manage until about 6 months into the fiscal year. The rest of the positions, the staffing that you see on this chart, is what currently exists in our finance department. Mr. Dillon? Yes. I have 5 minutes and you promised to listen up. Very good. These are some of the key elements in our finance department that we need to put more focus on. And we need to address them in more than just a casual way, in a way that is by starts and stops when the need arises and everything else has to be set off to the side, only to be taken up later on when it's far behind schedule and things are much more difficult to get done. Focusing on leadership and organizing and directing the operation of the division, supervising the managers there, and managing the finances, planning and forecasting, which is something that we touched on here, in which the town meeting as well as the taxpayers at large thirst for, coordinating all of these efforts with other departments and within our government, and also to do cost analysis that isn't always one of our strong suits at this point in time. Any further discussion? Mrs. Dillon? Mr. Moderator, ladies and gentlemen, the Finance Committee worked on this budget for over 3 months. We tried to get all the information that we could possibly get into the board for you people to make a decision. There was no mention of the finance director's full-time position during the budget. We received written information tonight